Chris Wilder left the Premier League's Sheffield United in 2021, and this is where he will find his hometown when he returned this week. If both sides think that they can continue better things, the years have told a different story. This is not disrespectful to Paul Heckkingbottom, who is ready to be dismissed as responsible for 2 years. The first flight wounded of the season. The urgent difficulty for Wilder is to keep the United from this section. Is it a big question? However, for a man with a great popularity and even greater popularity, the task is not impossible. Bramall Lane. Aggressive north in a service north lyrics most likely when he returned to Liverpool on Wednesday night, and then on Saturday, he returned to the contact line against Brentford. The anthem before match will be an extra assistance this week. Chris Wilder was preparing to return to Sheffield United, who replaced the man in 2021. The loss of 50 to Burnley of Knives proved that Paul Heckkingbottom was the last straw for club chiefs to be first Premier League manager in which he was dismissed this season. Sheffield United. Wilder's last responsible Blades 2020, strengthened by COVID 2020 before stopping the prey of the Champions League qualification. Wilder has always lost more than his opponents to the football of the team of closed doors. He in the 4th place when he was shot in the Premier League, and COVID-19 shot came. Long COVID was very real in South Yorkshire Wilder, and his side never healed from fading way of his seasons. He got only 2 points from 17 games at the beginning of campaign below. Fondrop had tense relations between ministrator and the board of directors, including the owner Prince Abdullah. Basically, recruitment centered. In March 2021, the bride was receiving a new boss. Wilder's shares remained high, but the failed spells in Middlesbrough and Watford at least reduce its value beyond Sheffield. This does not mean that it will not do a good job. As a first player, there is history, and then ministrator who led them to imagine the Champions League through the pests of League One. Wilder was the best motivation and innovative. The top-up central backs put knives on fast lane even among supercars of Premier League. The other Eddie Howe and Wilder point to his success in Newcastle behind the fall-in Bournemouth as a reason for managers to improve what others perceive as a failure. The 56-year-old child will tell you that his best years are in front of him. Eddie Howe is only English manager to win LMA Manager of LMA Year in last decade. Middlesbrough'da. 1 or 2 people do not agree just for him, but Wilder is a good man. A pint and laughter manager. On Saturday, 50 beaten in Burnley-Premier League for team that started bottom of the largest victory margin. Wilder as a drilling board from time to time, while last straw of hierarchy believing in Heckkingbottom was corrected. Therefore, it will not be the biggest surprise